My beloved child, let your mind be still in this very moment. Lay down every burden, cast off every worry, so that your heart may truly hear the words I am about to whisper into the deepest parts of your soul. Do not rush. Do not let your thoughts wander among the distractions. This is not merely a message, but a doorway opening before you, an invitation to step into a different journey, a journey of faith, of transformation, of an entirely new beginning. Do you realize, my child, that every day in your life stands before a multitude of choices? They may seem so small as to go unnoticed, yet each quiet decision paints the canvas of your life. Every time you choose love over indifference, patience over anger, hope over despair, you are silently building something far greater than you can presently perceive. And then there come special moments such as this, when I come and invite you to take one more step forward in courage. Perhaps you have heard of fleeting opportunities, of doors that open for only a brief instant. But I want you to know, what I set before you today is not merely a door, but an entire path that leads to abundant life, to the fullness your heart has long yearned for. I do not come to place upon you the burden of vague decisions. I come to give you light to see and courage to act. There may be questions rising within you. How will I know if I am choosing rightly? What awaits me on the other side? I do not ask you to see the entire journey. I only ask that you take the first step, the step of surrender, the step of trusting my hand. As you step out, you will see that the ground will appear beneath your feet, one moment at a time. I do not promise that the road will be free of trials, but I promise that my presence will be your shade in the heat of day, your torch when darkness surrounds. Do you realize how often it is hesitation, fear, and doubt that have held you back, kept you standing at the threshold and missing the wonders I long to give you? Humanity is so easily lured by the illusion of safety, a fragile stability that neither allows you to soar nor stretch beyond familiar bounds. But tell me, my child, have you ever wondered, could your life be wider, deeper than this? Those secret dreams, those deep longings within you, were they placed there merely to exist or to come alive? Know this, you were not created to live in fear. You were not formed to hide endlessly in the shadows. I have placed within you extraordinary capacity to reach for the light, to explore wonders beyond what you have ever dared imagine. But this becomes real only when you decide. Only when you bravely leave behind the familiar shore will you truly begin to live. I know the fear of failure can paralyze you. The fear of making mistakes, of loss, of pain. These are invisible chains that bind your heart in anxiety. But I want you to know this. You are not alone in this battle. I stand right beside you, my hand outstretched, waiting for you to take hold. When you tremble, I will uphold you. When you stumble, I will lift you. When you lose your way, I will guide you. All I ask is that you trust that I am big enough, strong enough to make up for all your shortcomings. Every passing moment is an opportunity, but there are certain moments that are more significant than others, times when everything converges, awaiting a single decision from you. This is one of those moments. Just one step away from the confines of your old comfort zone and into the new land I have already prepared for you. My beloved child, life is not measured by the number of years, but by the moments you choose to live fully. And this very moment is one of those. I have not come to promise you a smooth path, but I assure you this, through every hardship, you will discover strength you never knew you possessed. You will uncover gifts that were sown deep within you long before you became aware of your own existence. I have planted within you seeds of compassion, of courage, of wisdom that surpasses your circumstances. Yet these seeds will only flourish when you choose to cultivate and nurture them. If you do not begin, they will remain dormant to unrealized potential. The world is in need of what you carry within. You may not realize it now, but even the smallest actions you take today could very well save a soul, or ignite hope in a life that seemed all but extinguished. Do not underestimate your influence, even if you feel small or unnoticed. The light within you is enough to dispel the darkness around you. And do not think that your decisions affect only yourself. One transformed life can alter the course of history for many others. And know this, courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is moving forward despite fear. You will never feel completely ready, but it is precisely in those moments of vulnerability that I can reveal my strength most fully. Let faith be your guide. Let hope be the lamp that lights your path. And let me be the unshakable foundation beneath your feet. As you move forward, do not fear stumbling. A stumble is not failure. True failure is refusing to take a step. It is perfectly fine if your steps are unsteady, so long as your heart does not give up. And remember this, each trembling step you take brings me greater joy than any grand achievement you believe you must accomplish to please me. I do not demand perfection. I desire faithfulness. Each day, each small decision, when placed in my hands, becomes a precious jewel in the grand tapestry I am weaving for your life. Now, my child, if your heart is stirring in this very moment, know that it is not by chance. It is my invitation, a gentle prompting I have whispered into your spirit. Do not turn away. Do not let this moment slip by unanswered. Do not allow excuses or fears of what might happen to keep you from the life you were born to live. Close your eyes for just a moment and listen to the rhythm of your heart. You will sense that it is calling out to me, yearning for something far deeper than the fleeting successes of this world. That is your soul longing for true life, a life that can only be found when you dare to let go and take my hand. My child, the road ahead will not always be easy, but I promise you it will be worth it. There will be days when you walk in brilliant light, and nights when darkness seems overwhelming. Yet even in the darkest night, my light will never fade. Even when others turn their backs, I will remain. Even when you doubt yourself, I will still believe in you. If you are wondering now, am I enough? My answer is this: yes, you are. Not because you are perfect, but because I am the one who is perfect. Not because you have all the answers, but because I am the source of all wisdom. Not because you are strong, but because I will be your strength. Therefore today, choose courage. Choose to place your uncertain future into my sure hands. Choose to trust that even when your eyes cannot see the way ahead, I am still making a way. Choose to believe that even when your heart trembles, I remain steadfast. You will never regret choosing to trust me. On the contrary, you will one day look back and realize that this very moment changed everything, not only the path you walk, but also the person you become. Know that you are precious to me, and I, with boundless love, I am still calling you to step into the life I have prepared for you since before the beginning of time. Do not hesitate. Do not delay any longer. Begin today. Seize this opportunity. Let one small decision today open the door to a life far greater than you could imagine. My beloved child, I am waiting for you there beyond fear, in a place filled with light, freedom, and unending joy. And do you know, sometimes the greatest transformations begin with the smallest of things, a whispered prayer in the quiet of the night, a moment of stillness when your soul brushes against the divine, a single trembling step that opens the door to dreams you have never dared to dream. My child, the world often teaches you to be strong, to rely on yourself, to maintain control over everything. But I say to you, true strength lies in surrender, in knowing that you do not have to carry everything on your own. When you entrust me to lead you, you do not lose freedom. You find true freedom, a freedom unbound by worries, expectations, or the judgments of others. Imagine yourself as a small boat upon the ocean. You could strive to row against the waves, to battle every current, or you could anchor yourself in me, the one who never changes. When you are anchored in me, the winds may blow, the waves may rise, but you will not be swept away. And when the time is right, I myself will be the gentle wind that propels you forward, far beyond what you could ever achieve on your own. Do not fear when you cannot yet see the distant shore. Do not fear when the map in your hand seems incomplete, for I am the one who holds the map. I know every turn, every storm, and every peaceful harbor awaiting you. All you need to do is take my hand and walk with me. My dear child, I see the hidden longings in your heart that you have not dared to speak. There are dreams you once held but have tucked away because of failure or pain, believing they could never bloom again. But I tell you this, no dream I have planted within your heart is without purpose. They may have lain dormant, but they are not dead. And if you are willing today, I will awaken those seeds and cause them to sprout and bear fruit in my perfect timing. I also see the wounds you try to hide, the losses you have yet to overcome, the questions that remain unanswered. You think these things make you weak, unworthy to walk with me, but it is these very things, when placed in my hands, that will become a testimony of my healing power. There is no wound too deep, no pain too great, that my love cannot touch and restore. I know there have been times when you felt lost in the crowd. It seemed as though no one truly understood you, as if you were living in a world where your soul did not belong. But do you realize the reason you feel this way is because I have placed within you a distinctiveness, a mark that belongs to me. You were not created to blend in, but to shine in your own way, within the unique mission that only you can fulfill. Do not fear this difference. Do not shrink yourself to fit into someone else's mold. Let me awaken in you the courage to live according to the nature I have designed. The world does not need more copies. The world needs you, your gifts, your character, and the unique story I have woven into you. In every step you take, learn to listen for my guidance. Sometimes I will speak through the quiet stirrings in your heart, sometimes through a friend, an event, or even through a closed door. Do not be discouraged when the path you had hoped for does not open. Trust that I always know what is best for you, and that when I close one door, it is only to open another greater and better. You must also learn patience. My timing is not like your timing. What you perceive as delays may in fact be preparation. What you see as failure may be necessary refinement in my plan for lasting fruit. And learn also to find joy in the journey itself. Do not fix your eyes only on the destination. Every day you live, every challenge you overcome, every small act done in love, all of it holds great value in my eyes. There is no day wasted when you walk with me. My beloved child, perhaps you think you are not strong enough to change your life. But remember, it is not by your strength, but by mine, that it will be done, not through your ability, but through my power. You need only to be willing, little by little, one step at a time. You will find yourself transformed. As you walk under my guidance, you will be amazed to see what once seemed impossible become possible. Doors that once appeared firmly shut will open. The people you are meant to meet will appear along your path. You do not need to become someone else to be loved or used by me. I love you as you are, and I can use you with all your strengths and weaknesses to accomplish great things for my kingdom. Do not delay any longer. My child, do not wait until you are perfect. The time is now. Begin today. Choose ce rendez. Choose to walk with me, and you will see how today's small steps will lead to great outcomes tomorrow. Now, my child, take a moment to sit still. Set aside all your worries. Let your mind be quiet and your heart open, ready to fully receive what I am about to reveal. This is not merely a message. It is a sacred invitation from the depths of my heart meant especially for you. Amid the countless currents of time, there are moments of divine direction. Moments which, if you embrace and follow them, will open unexpected doors and lead you into an entirely new journey. I long for today to be such a moment for you. You were not created merely to drift through empty days, but to live with a greater purpose, one that was written for you since before time began, deep within your soul. I have planted seeds of untapped potential abilities that transcend human limitations. What I desire is for you to recognize that as you say yes to my guidance, these things will gradually awaken. Know this: the words you speak carry more power than you realize. Each word is like a small stream flowing into the ocean of life, carrying either positive or negative energy. I long for you to learn how to speak words that uplift, encourage, and soothe the hearts of others. Do not let fleeting emotions dictate your speech. Let wisdom reign there. Remember, my child, in order to do this, you must first enter into my holy presence. It is there that your mind will be purified, your heart renewed, and your vision made clear. When you are saturated with understanding from me, what you speak will reflect my love and truth. Your life is a story being written day by day. Each decision, each choice, each person you encounter is an important chapter. I want you to understand that you have the power to shape this story. Choose the path of goodness, of integrity, of unwavering faith. By doing so, you will not only be blessed, but also become a source of inspiration for those around you. You carry within you a spiritual influence that you yourself may not fully realize. The people around you, sometimes in silence, are observing how you live. A single word, a loving gesture, a small act of genuine kindness can touch and transform someone's heart. I encourage you to let your life become a symphony of love and hope. My beloved one, in this life, there will be times when you feel lonely or misunderstood. But remember, you are never abandoned. I am always by your side, closer than your very breath. Every tear you shed, every longing of your heart, is seen by my loving eyes. I lift you up with gentle strength and envelop you with a comfort that surpasses all other comforts. The challenges you are facing, or will face, are not meant to break you, but to refine your faith and patience. With each trial you overcome, your soul grows stronger. I am using these experiences to mold you into someone who can uplift others and be a light in the darkest places. As this world becomes more chaotic and filled with deception, I long for you to keep your heart pure, not allowing fleeting vanities to taint your soul. Wealth, fame, or temporary pleasures cannot bring you lasting peace. Only in deep communion with me will you find true joy and enduring peace. My child, there is a truth I want you to always remember. No prayer uttered from a sincere heart is ever in vain. Even if you do not see immediate results, trust that I am quietly working in the deepest layers of your circumstances. My timing is always perfect, and I know precisely when the right doors should open for you. Learn to be patient. Patience does not mean passively waiting, but actively standing firm in faith, knowing that all I have promised will come to pass. While you wait, continue to sow good seeds through your words, your actions, and your attitude. In time, these seeds will yield abundant fruit. Never forget, when you face important decisions, always seek my guidance first. Do not let fleeting emotions or impulsive urges dictate your choices. A wise decision made in stillness, after listening to my voice, will bring long-lasting blessings to you and to those connected to you. Be discerning in your relationships. Not everyone is appointed by me to walk with you on your destined journey. Some will bring you encouragement, support, and inspire the best within you. But there are others who, if you are not watchful, may draw you away from truth. Pray for spiritual discernment, and I will show you who is meant to walk alongside you in each season of life. My beloved child, at times, in order to step into something new, you must dare to let go of what no longer serves you. Relationships, habits, or outdated ways of thinking can become burdens that hinder your progress. Do not fear change. When you let go in obedience, you will witness new doors, opening doors to growth, to freedom, and to opportunities you have never imagined. I see the unspoken burdens you carry, the words you have yet to say, the dreams you once buried deep within. I encourage you to bring them into the light with courage. With me, you need not hide anything. Come to me with your truest heart. It is in these moments that I will heal the deepest wounds and restore the dreams you thought had faded away. Remember this: your weaknesses do not repel me. On the contrary, they are the very place where my power is made most evident. When you humbly acknowledge your imperfections and cry out for my help, I will pour out supernatural strength upon you. You do not have to fight alone. Let me be your steadfast refuge. As you walk through life, do not forget that each day is a gift of grace. Live each moment to the fullest, with gratitude even for the smallest of blessings. When you cultivate a heart of thankfulness, you will witness wonders unfolding around you. I delight in seeing you live with a spirit of gratitude. Child, do not let past mistakes define who you are, though you may have stumbled. My forgiveness is always ready, and I offer you new beginnings. Release the burdens of regret, and step into each new day with a renewed spirit. Every morning is a reminder that I am still writing your story, a story filled with hope. Spend time in my presence each day. This is not a rigid religious duty, but a precious privilege. In those moments, you will be strengthened. Your mind will be renewed, and you will be reminded of your true worth. Let the relationship between you and me be the unshakable foundation upon which all you do is built. And when you go out into the world, be one who carries the light. Let others see in you a peace they long for, a hope that does not fade. Do not hide your faith. Have the courage to live out the truth you believe. When you do so, you will become a living testimony to my power and my love. Know this, my plans for you are good. Your future is not at the mercy of luck or random chance, but is secured within my loving purpose. Though there will be hard days and seasons of testing, take heart. I have never abandoned you, nor will I ever, my beloved child. Now, let your soul be still. Sit quietly in this moment. Set aside your worries and the noise of life. This is a time when I long to whisper words of truth and power into your spirit, words that can spark hope, awaken faith, and open before you a new horizon. Do you know, my child, that every moment you live holds deep potential? Not a single second passes without meaning. Whether you perceive it or not, I am weaving the story of your life, day by day, hour by hour. And today, I want you to know, a new chapter in that story is beginning. You have walked through many seasons in life, seasons bright and beautiful, filled with light, and seasons of deep challenge, when your heart grew heavy. Yet through it all, I have never left you. Nothing in your life has ever escaped my loving gaze. Deep within your soul, I have planted good seeds of kindness, courage, and unwavering faith. My child, you do not need to carry the burdens of the past any longer. Let go of old sorrows, unhealthy relationships, and wounds yet unhealed. I am here to bring healing, to renew you, to set your soul free. Do not fear change. Do not fear when familiar things fade from your life. For every ending I permit is to open the way for a greater beginning. The world may make you feel small and insignificant amid its constant current, but in my eyes, your worth is beyond measure. Every breath you take, every beat of your heart, testifies to my love and purpose for you. Come into my presence. Do not think you must reach some perfect state before you can draw near. Come as you are, with all your weakness, confusion, and fragility. I do not turn away a humble and sincere heart. In your very brokenness, my power will be revealed most fully. The dreams I have sown within your heart are not there by chance. They are promises of what I long to accomplish through you. Do not let fear or doubt extinguish those dreams. As you walk under my guidance, you will witness the impossible becoming possible. Each day, I invite you to live with faith greater than your fear, with gratitude deeper than complaint, with your eyes lifted upward instead of cast down. I know there are days when you grow weary, nights when your heart wrestles, but remember, dawn always follows the darkness, and I am your dawn, a light that will never fade. There will be those who do not understand you. There will be those who turn away when you need them most. But do not let this wound the value you see in yourself. You are my precious creation. Your worth does not depend on praise or recognition from others, but on my unchanging love for you. Beloved one, I know that some mountains ahead appear towering, and some paths seem shrouded in uncertainty. But trust me, there is no height I cannot help you scale. There is no desert I cannot lead you through to a place of refreshing springs. You do not walk alone. My hand is always ready to take yours. Learn to discern my voice amid the countless other voices. In the clamor of life, seek the quiet place to listen. I speak in the simple things, in the gentle breeze, in the song of birds, in the deep peace that the world cannot give. When you learn to pause, to listen, and to follow my lead, the path will grow clearer. Decisions that once confused, you will come into focus. Roads that once seemed dangerous will lead to lands of blessing. My child, do not chase the false values of this world. Riches, fame, power, all will pass away. But the things of kindness, righteousness, faith, mercy will endure forever. Let your life be built upon these enduring values. Know this: you do not need to strive to earn my love. My love for you does not depend on your achievements, nor does it change with your failures or successes. It is unconditional, ever present. When you grasp this truth, your heart will be set free, and you will live with a new joy. The trials you are facing are not signs that I have abandoned you. On the contrary, in these very moments, I am refining you, preparing you for greater things. A mighty tree must weather storms so its roots grow deep. In the same way, your faith will be strengthened through testing. Just remember, when you are weary, come to me. When your heart is heavy, give that burden to me. You do not have to carry it alone. I am your refuge, the source of peace for your soul. My child, good days still lie ahead. Though today may be difficult, your future shines with hope. I have destined you for a journey, not of mere survival, but of fullness and meaning. Each morning when you awaken, know that I am waiting for you. I long to walk with you through the day. Whatever you do, wherever you go, let me go with you. When you choose me as your guide, you will never regret it. My child, open your heart wide. Allow me to renew your spirit, to let go of what is old, so that new life from me may flow into you. I do not desire for you to merely exist, but to live abundantly, life filled with joy, peace, and hope. Those who once doubted you, who once misjudged you, will witness the transformation within you. Not because you strive to prove yourself, but because my light in you will shine so brightly that it cannot be denied. And through your life, many others will be encouraged, healed, and drawn closer to me. I am working in you and through you. The best is yet to come. Do you know, my child, that not a single moment of your life on this earth passes without meaning? Every beat of your heart, every breath you take, is a testament to my deep love and purpose for you. You were not born to drift aimlessly through life. You were created with a clear purpose, and a glorious journey awaits you. I see the depths of your soul, those unspoken burdens, those hidden longings you have yet to voice. There are dreams you once nurtured but have allowed to lie dormant because of circumstances or fear. Today, I come to awaken those dreams within you, to remind you that no dream I have planted in your heart is meaningless. No whispered prayer you have uttered is in vain. My child, I want to remind you, when you feel weary, when life's burdens weigh heavily upon your shoulders, Remember that you do not have to carry them alone. I am with you in every moment. At times, you may not perceive my presence, but I have never left your side. I uphold you when you are weak, comfort you when you grieve, and guide you when you feel lost. There will be days when you feel forgotten in this vast world. People you once trusted may turn away. Promises made by man may shatter. But know this, I am the faithful one. What I have spoken, I will accomplish. The covenants I have made with you are everlasting and unshakable. My love for you is as steadfast as my very being. Therefore, do not let present circumstances cloud your vision. I have a good and perfect plan for your life, a plan beyond anything you can imagine. Though today you may only see a small piece of the puzzle, trust that I am weaving a beautiful masterpiece. Trust in me. When you do not understand, remember that I do. When you do not know the way, let me lead you. At times, I allow you to walk through seasons of trial, not to cause you to fall, but to refine your faith. Just as gold is purified by fire, so your soul will become pure and strong through every hardship. Do not fear the dark days, for after the night comes the dawn. And yes, I am the dawn that never fades. My child, you do not need to prove yourself to be loved by me. My love is not based on your achievements, nor does it waver with emotion. Whether you are strong or weak, whether you stand firm or stumble, I love you just the same as I did from the beginning. Let this truth sink deep into your heart, so that the lies of the enemy will no longer shake you. There are doors I have closed, not to punish you, but to protect you from what is not meant for you. There are dreams I have delayed, not because I have forgotten you, but because I am waiting for the perfect time. Trust that I know what is best for you. What I have prepared for you is always good and complete. When you feel lonely, know that I am always with you. When you have no strength left to pray, even your groans are prayers that I hear. Never think that your prayers are too small or unimportant. Every one of your prayers touches my heart. I want you to learn to pause in my presence. In this noisy and hurried world, many things compete for your attention, but only in the stillness with me will you be renewed, filled, and able to hear my voice clearly. Set aside time each day to seek me no out of duty, but because your heart longs for me, and I promise, those who seek me with all their heart will surely find me. There are people you will encounter in life who are meant to encourage you and walk alongside you, but there are also those who, if you are not careful, will pull you away from the path I have prepared for you. Ask me for wisdom to discern the difference. Do not be afraid to let go of what no longer fits your journey. Sometimes, in order for you to soar higher, I must prune away the things that weigh you down. My child, do not despise the small beginnings. A steady step of faith today will lead you to greater heights tomorrow. Do not wait until you feel good enough to move forward. I use ordinary people to accomplish extraordinary things. All I ask is that you be willing, and I will do the rest. Know this, nothing you do for me is in vain. Even a cup of cold water given to the thirsty, a smile offered to the hopeless, a quiet prayer, each of these is remembered by me, and on the day of my visitation, you will receive your rightful reward. My child, let your life be a stream of life to others. Speak words that build up. Act with love. Let my light within you shine into the darkness around you. for there are souls waiting to receive comfort through you, encouragement through your words, and strength through your hands. I want you to remember, when you face the enemy, you do not fight alone. I am the one who fights for you. The threats of the enemy are but empty echoes before my power. Do not be afraid. Stand firm in faith. Clothe yourself with my armor and walk in the victory already prepared for you. My beloved, do not let forgiven sin continue to bind you. When I forgive, I also forget. Do not live under condemnation any longer. Walk in the freedom I purchased for you at the highest price. You are loved, redeemed, and called my child. Lift your head high and live as one who belongs to me. Even if you walk through the valley of shadows, do not fear. I am with you. I will lead you out, bringing you to green pastures and still waters. With every step you take, I go before you, preparing the way, protecting and covering you. My child, the days ahead will bring challenges, but they will also bring countless opportunities for your faith to grow. Remember, I will never allow you to face anything without also giving you the strength to overcome. I am the one who renews your strength each day. When you do not know what to do, call upon me. I am the one who gives wisdom without reproach. Do not rely on your own understanding. Place your trust in me, and I will show you the way to go. Know this, you are part of my grand design. No one can replace your role in my kingdom. Do not compare yourself to others. Each person has their own journey, their own mission. Be faithful with what I have entrusted to you. My child, when you lift your eyes to the heavens, when you gaze upon the sparkling stars, remember that Etha, one who created the vast universium, the very same one who loves you deeply and personally. Nothing can separate you from my love. Now, as you listen to these words, I invite you to renew your faith. Surrender to me your worries, your fears, your burdens. Let me truly be Lord over every area of your life. When you do this, you will experience freedom and peace that surpasses all understanding. Step into this new day with a renewed heart. Trust me in even the smallest things. Remember that your destiny is held in my hand, and my love will never leave you. At this very moment, as you pause and grow still, I am here. I have always been here. Even in the moments when your heart doubted, even on the days when you felt as though I was silent. But there has never been a single moment when I stopped thinking about you. I have never abandoned you. I have never ignored a single one of your prayers. I know there are seasons when life feels heavy, when you wonder if you can go on. There are nights when you close your eyes, trying to quiet the echoes in your mind. But my child, I see it all. I hear it all. The silent tears, the unspoken burdens, all are clear before my eyes. My beloved, I do not seek you because you are perfect. I do not love you because you do everything right. My love for you is not measured by your successes or your perfection. It is an unconditional love, unchanging, unaffected by the shifting circumstances of your life. From the moment I breathed life into you, I ordained a worth in you that surpasses every judgment of man. No harsh word can erase this truth. No mistake can cause me to withdraw my love. My child, I know that deep within you, there are old burdens, memories like long shadows that cling to you along your path. Sometimes you believe they are a permanent part of you, that there will never be a day when you are free from them. But today, I tell you, there is no chain my power cannot break. There is no wound too deep for my healing to reach. There is no path too dark for my light to illuminate. It is time for you to let go. Do not keep holding on to the things that weigh heavily upon your heart. Do not let the past convince you that you are unworthy of receiving what is good. Do not let fear keep you from stepping into the new things I am preparing for you. Trust that my timing is always perfect, not because you are perfectly ready, but because I know the best moment to awaken new things within you. Perhaps you feel that you have waited too long. There have been moments when you nearly gave up, when you thought to yourself that perhaps those promises were not meant for you. But listen to me now. Not one of my promises is in vain. Everything I have spoken is being prepared in a realm your eyes cannot yet see. Just as a seed is nurtured beneath the soil, where unseen processes take place before the first sprout emerges, so too is your breakthrough quietly unfolding. And my child, those days are drawing near. Hold on to perseverance and keep your faith, for your season of blooming is coming. I know you are weary. I know there are days when you question whether you have the strength to go on. But remember this, my power is made perfect in your weakness. When you feel completely depleted, that is when my power can work most fully in your life. Do not fear your weakness, for I do not ask you to be strong in your own strength. I simply invite you to lean on me. Day by day, step by step, what I have for you is not like what the world offers. It is not fleeting happiness or success that fades away. It is a deep peace, an enduring joy, and a fullness of life that no one can take from you. You will come to know this when you choose to walk with Mano, by striving in your own efforts, but by allowing me to lead you each day. My beloved, when you look to the future, you may see uncertainty, crossroads, and decisions that lie ahead may feel overwhelming. But you do not need to see the entire map. You need only to know that I am holding your hand. I will illuminate each step so that you do not stumble. I do not promise that you will never face challenges, but I do promise that you will never walk alone. I do not promise the journey will always be easy, but I promise that the reward will far surpass anything you have imagined. Know that no moment is wasted when you are living within my purpose. Even on days when you feel unproductive, I see your worth. Sometimes the greatest acts are not the grand or visible ones, but the quiet faithfulness in small things, a humble heart that chooses to love and forgive, and the whispered prayers I never forget. My child, keep your heart pure and open. Do not allow bitterness to take root. Do not let old wounds become a dwelling place for anger. Allow me to fill you with gentleness and kindness, so that you may love as I love and forgive as I forgive. The world needs the light within you, a light that does not come from perfection, but from a heart that leans upon me. As the days ahead unfold, I long for you to enter them, not with the burden of fear, but with joyful expectation. Know that you are covered. Know that you are not forgotten. Every step you take is seen and protected by me. You may not realize it, but countless times I have shielded you from harm and prepared the way before you, even when you were unaware. And I continue to do this every single day. My child, the best is still ahead. Do not let past experiences limit your faith for the future. Do not let yesterday's disappointments imprison today's hope. I am the one who makes all things new. I am the one who brings forth streams in the barren desert, and I will do this in your life. Remember, your worth does not come from the opinions of others. It comes from who you are in me. You are the beloved child of the Creator, redeemed at a great price. No one can add to or take away from that truth. Walk in this knowledge, so that no matter what others may say, your heart remains steadfast. Do not merely hear about me, know me. Do not speak to me only when you are in need, but walk with me daily. Let me be your greatest joy, the place where you find true rest. In me, you will find everything your soul longs for, and in me, you will become the person I created you to be. When you sit here with a heart stirred by unspoken emotions, listen closely. I am very near to you, closer than the very beat within your chest, closer than the whispers in your mind. Every deep feeling within you, even those left unsaid, is fully known to me. And in this very moment, as you open your heart to receive my words, I can touch the deepest places of your soul. I know your life is not always easy. There are days when you awaken with a heavy weight you cannot explain. There are moments when, even surrounded by loved ones, you still feel alone. These moments are not foreign to me, for I have walked with you through every season of life. Every disappointment you have faced, every tear you have shed in the shadows, I have witnessed them all. Do not think for a moment that you are forgotten or abandoned. No, my beloved child, you are ever held in the depths of my heart. My love for you has never faded, never wavered, and it will never change. At times, you may wonder, why do these trials keep coming? Why must I bear pains that no one else seems to understand? I know you have searched for answers, trying to find meaning in the uncertain days. But my child, there are truths you can only grasp by walking through them. Hardships do not come to crush you, but to strengthen your soul, to teach you how to cling to me amidst the storms. Remember the times when you thought you could not go on, yet you rose again. Was it by your own strength? No. It was I who quietly upheld you. In your weakest moments, I whispered into your spirit that you could keep moving forward. It was I who sparked that small yet enduring flame of hope within you, enough to keep your faith from burning out. My child, never underestimate your worth. The world may judge you by outward measures, making you feel inadequate, weak, or unsuccessful. But in my eyes, you need not strive to be worthy. I loved you even when you were but an idea within my heart. Every breath you take, every beat of your heart is known and cherished by me. You are a precious creation, wonderfully woven, bearing my image within you. There will be days when you feel like a failure, words that wound, unfulfilled dreams, buried hopes. These may leave quiet scars on your soul. But my child, release these burdens into my hands. Do not let them define you. Do not let your past bind you in shame or fear. I have come to set you free, to give you new life not overshadowed by the darkness of yesterday. Each morning you awaken is a new opportunity. Do not carry the sorrows of yesterday into today. I want you to step into the light, to lift your head high, with a healed and free heart. And when you feel too weak to do this, call upon me. I will strengthen you and grant you a peace that the world cannot give nor take away. My child, there are times when your heart is torn by relationships that bring you pain. I see how you have loved, how you have sacrificed, how you have longed for sincerity from others. But not everyone can give you what you hope for. And when they turn away, when they betray your trust, I know how deeply it hurts, but do not let that pain steal your trust in others or in yourself. The ones who leave do not diminish your value in my eyes. I still see you fully beautiful and worthy as from the very beginning. You may think that healing requires answers. You ask, why did they treat me that way? Why was I left behind? But my child, some questions do not need answers. Because I am writing a new chapter for you, a chapter no longer ruled by what has passed. Let me wipe your tears. Let me place a new hope within your heart. Release what must be released, so you may embrace the better things I am preparing for you. When you choose to walk with me, you are no longer at the mercy of circumstances. You are guided by my hand. Even when you pass through the deepest valleys, I am with you. Even when you ascend to heights you've never known, I will not leave your side. My presence is not bound by season. When you rejoice, I rejoice with you. When you mourn, I hold you close. When you lose your way, I gently call you back. And when you are too weary to pray, even the faintest cry of your heart is heard by me. Do not fear failure. Do not let one fall convince you that you have lost your worth. The greatest among men are not those who have never fallen, but those who rise each time they do, and I am the one who will take your hand each time you fall. As long as you do not give up on yourself, I will never give up on you. Believe that your future is not bound by your present. Even if today you see limitations everywhere, know that I have the power to break every barrier. There is no door I cannot open, no path I cannot clear. What I ask of you is to keep moving forward even if your steps are slow, even if your heart hesitates. Every step taken in faith holds greater value than you can imagine. Take time to listen for my voice amidst the rush of life. Do not let daily worries drown out the gentle words I long to speak to you. There are encouragements I want you to hear, strategies I wish to reveal, and doors I am preparing to open. But to perceive them, you must make room for stillness. In those moments of quiet, you will sense me more clearly than ever before. And when you face criticism or judgment, remember that your true reputation is not defined by men. It is defined by how I see you. The world may misunderstand you, may assign false labels to you, but do not be troubled by these things. Let the purity of your heart before me be the one thing you guard. When you walk in integrity and truth, I will defend you in due time. All that is hidden will be revealed. The truth will come to light, and you will see that patience and faithfulness in me are never in vain. I want you to know that your life holds a meaning far greater than what you can see today. Every act you perform in love and faithfulness creates a lasting impact. A gentle word you offer to another, a small act of kindness, a silent act of forgiveness, each of these holds great value in my sight. Do not underestimate anything you do with a sincere heart. I see it all, and in due time, you will witness those seeds bearing fruit far beyond what you imagined. My child, I want you to cultivate a heart of gratitude. Practice the habit of recognizing blessings in the small things of daily life. When you learn to give thanks in all circumstances, you open your heart to receive even more. A grateful heart is fertile soil for me to sow new gifts of grace. And when you do this, joy will overflow within you, independent of your circumstances. Know that no dream I have placed in your heart is without meaning. The deep desires you hold, the wholesome hopes you have cherished, if they align with my good purposes, I will surely bring them to pass. The time may not have yet come, or I may still be teaching you the lessons necessary before they are fulfilled. But do not lose hope. I am the one who keeps promises. The good things I have prepared for you will come at the appointed time. And when they do, you will understand why I had you wait, why I led you through winding paths. One important thing I constantly remind you of is this: do not compare your journey to that of others. Each person has a path I have designed uniquely for them. Some may find success early, others later. Some walk straight paths. Others must navigate many twists and turns. But do not be discouraged by this. I know the road I have marked out for you, and I am using every detail of your journey to shape within you character, resilience, and deep compassion. Every step you take, whether fast or slow, carries value in my eyes. My beloved child, I want to remind you that you are not alone in this spiritual battle. The enemy may try to make you doubt your worth, whispering lies that you are not enough, that you will achieve nothing. But do not believe him. The truth is, you are wonderfully made, deeply loved, destined for a noble purpose. The enemy knows this, which is why he works tirelessly to discourage you. But I am here to remind you of the truth. Stand firm. Let your faith be your shield. Let my word be the sharp sword in your hand. When you feel weary, when it seems you have no strength left to fight, remember that you can lean on me. Do not fear being weak before me. It is in your weakness that you will experience my supernatural strength. My child, you do not need to always appear strong. I love you even in your frailest moments, and I will lift you up, renew your strength, and carry you forward until you can run again. My child, today is a gift. Live it with gratitude, with renewed hope, with the assurance that I am always by your side. Though challenges may come, know that they will not last forever, but my love endures forever, and I will never leave you. I await you each day, longing to whisper to you, to walk with you. Open your heart and let me lead you into a new journey, a journey of healing and restoration. My child, I know every stirring within your heart. I understand each silent pain you carry, the questions that echo in the quiet of your soul. Why do some still bring up past mistakes? Why can they not see who I have become today? But my child, those still blinded by the darkness of pride can only fixate on old scars. They cannot perceive the faith that has been forged within you through many seasons of testing. They cannot sense the strength I have breathed into your spirit, a strength shaped by those very sorrows. When slander and doubtful glances wound your heart, do not be quick to respond in anger or to defend yourself. Let me be your defender, the one who knows you more completely than anyone else ever could. Do not let yourself be drawn into fruitless arguments or into debates that would pull your mind away from the peace I am giving you. Offer all your hurts to me, and guard your heart against the snare of bitterness. You are mine, and my approval is worth far more than any praise or criticism from the world. Engrave this upon your heart. I am the only source that can heal the wounds within you. I am the one who lifted you from the depths of despair, who clothed you in the pure garments of mercy. I have erased every mistake and washed away the past. As a fresh spring cleanses away all impurity, if you continue to dwell in judgment and linger on what is behind, you will unknowingly forfeit the joy I desire for you to embrace as one who has been forgiven. You are no longer defined by past failures, but by my unconditional love and the redemption I have bestowed upon you. When you doubt your worth, remember, I have fought relentlessly for you, in realms unseen to you. My heavenly hosts have battled to guard your soul. By the power of my word, every weapon formed against you has been broken. Your name is inscribed in the heavens. Every silent prayer of yours rises as a song of faith that echoes before my throne of glory. The gratitude you offer shines brilliantly, surpassing the bounds of this world. Whenever doubts arise, sit still and remember how I carried you through the darkest of seasons. Do not let today's anxieties cause you to forget the living proof of my unchanging faithfulness. Let those memories be a lamp within you, dispelling every accusation and scorn from those who do not comprehend the plans I have for your life. Now, in this very moment, I place my hand upon your head. I release a fresh blessing upon you. Receive it with a grateful heart and stand firm under my covering. Continue walking in the calling I ordained for you even before you were formed in your mother's womb. My plan for you is higher than anything you can imagine, broader than any vision mortal eyes have seen. I do not promise the path will always be easy, but I do promise this: I will walk with you every step of the way. My child, when the world pulls you into countless distractions and conflicting counsel, I invite you to seek me first. You do not know the dangers I have blocked before they could reach you, the poisoned arrows that shattered under my protection. In both darkness and brilliant light, my hand has always been over your life. When you rejoice, I rejoice with you. When you are sorrowful, I quietly gather each tear as a priceless treasure. Every tear carries immeasurable worth in my sight, for it is a sign that your faith still clings to me. Remember the many times I turned your tears into laughter, transformed dark nights into radiant dawns. I can do this still. My power has not diminished, and my love for you never changes. A great battle has been waged for your destiny. The enemy constantly schemes to undermine the mission I have placed within your heart, but I have intervened. I have spoken words of protection over you. I have imparted to you the strength to heal, to uplift, to renew other souls with the gifts I have skillfully placed in you. Though at times you may feel small or unworthy, know this: I am the one who breathes life into your spirit, ensuring that the fire within you never burns out. Guard this fire well. Do not let it grow dim. It is the flame of righteousness, of steadfast faith, of sincere devotion. Nurture it through deep communion with me each day. You have been forged to be a warrior of faith, one who remains unmoved by the storms of this world. Though you may feel small in the face of life's vastness, remember, the strength I have placed within you far surpasses what human eyes can measure. Let me fill your heart with an unshakable faith. I will reveal my power to ensure that victory is yours. No matter how cunning the enemy's schemes, they will dissolve before the grand design I have appointed for your life. Entrust everything to me, your future, your desires, your worries, and your dreams. As you surrender your control, you will witness wonders beyond your imagination. My beloved, disappointment may knock, but it will not prevail if my word remains the firm foundation of your hope. Do not let yourself be bound by financial limitations or the harsh judgments of others. The journey I have prepared for you is one of ascension, a path where my provision never runs dry and my timing is always perfect. Imagine your mission as a magnificent journey, filled with towering peaks and deep valleys. There will be moments when you stand atop the heights of glory, beholding the majestic brilliance of my presence enveloping you. Yet there will also be days when you find yourself lost in the shadows, wondering if the sun will ever shine again. Even in the densest darkness, my light never fades. When the storms arise, I invite you to stand firm, raise high the sword of faith, a weapon capable of severing every chain of fear and insecurity. Everything you need for this journey has already been placed within your heart by me. Do not let the whispers of doubt dim the light I have ignited within you. With each passing day, walk in wisdom, in strength, and in a glory that shines ever brighter. If you stumble, do not allow failure to bury you. Rise up and run into my embrace. My mercy is boundless. My forgiveness is as deep as the ocean. No matter how many times you may wander, I am always here, waiting, ready to heal and restore you. My beloved, within you dwells a strength capable of lifting weary souls. Share the light you have received with those still groping in darkness. Surrender every aspect of your life to me. Do not cling to your dreams, your talents, or even your fears. Place them all in my hands, for this is the only path to true freedom. If you rely on your own strength alone, you will quickly grow weary. But when you walk with me, your strength will be multiplied. A vision from heaven was planted in your heart from the very beginning, a vision that can only be fully realized in my presence. This vision will continually expand as you courageously respond to my call. My child, do not settle for fleeting safety. I have not called you to a life of mediocrity. Be bold and step with me beyond the bounds of comfort. Ascend the heights of faith, where new horizons will open before you. You possess the spiritual strength to overcome every challenge. My power within you is greater than you can imagine. When the journey grows difficult, lean on me. When your heart trembles, let my perfect love drive out all fear. My dear one, I do not promise you a life without trials, but I do promise that my presence will always fill your life. When trials come, they are not signs of my absence, but opportunities for me to display my power and faithfulness in your story. You are the narrative I am writing, the chapter inscribed by my very hand. The dreams, talents, and hidden desires I have placed within you carry a great purpose. And this mission will not only make your life radiant, but will also bring light and life to many souls around you. Listen to my words in this very moment. Your soul is being tenderly cultivated by me. Like a master craftsman, patiently sowing seeds of hope into soil once parched by seasons of drought. New sprouts of faith are emerging. Hopes once buried are being revived. A deep peace is flowing within you, like a refreshing stream in a barren desert. When the noise of life pulls you into a wearying swirl, remember to return to the quiet place I have prepared for you. Beneath the shelter of my wings, every inner storm is calmed. Do not let fear take hold of your mind, nor allow the whispers of doubt to discourage you. Take this moment to place your trust fully in me, rising above all that the eyes can see. My beloved, I rejoice when you draw near to me, when you understand that your very existence holds deep meaning in my divine plan. Every word you speak, every small action you take, can send forth great ripples into the unseen realm. The words I speak to you today are not meant merely to comfort you, but to instill within you a new hope. Receive them boldly, for you are being upheld by a power that surpasses all the limits of creation. Do not hesitate, I will guide you. I will sustain you. And I will walk with you through every trial, as well as every moment of glory. The loneliness you sometimes feel is but an illusion. The truth is, you are always surrounded by me, and within you lies the potential to impact this world. My child, I long to build with you a legacy of faith and lova, living stream that refreshes thirsty souls longing for truth. Through you, my light can illuminate even the darkest corners. Do not think your voice is small. Believe with confidence that together with me, you can accomplish what once seemed impossible. When the burdens of life weigh heavily upon your shoulders, remember to return to my presence. I am the unshakable refuge, like the ancient strongholds that protected generations in times of peril. My love is the steadfast wall that surrounds you. In ages past, people sought shelter within fortress walls to safeguard what they treasured most. Today, I invite you to place every care, every longing, everything you hold dear into my hands. When you do, you will find a sweet rest that the world cannot give. Do not think these are merely old stories from the past. My love for you is present and everlasting. I do not change like shifting shadows. From everlasting to everlasting, I remain here, your place of refuge whenever your heart is shaken. Though your journey may not take you through a physical desert, you may still feel dryness and weariness within. In those moments, let me be the stream that refreshes your soul. Imagine me as the strength that holds you upright when everything around you seems to be falling apart. In days gone by, strongholds were vital shelters for survival. Today, my presence is where you will find a life that cannot be defeated by fear or anxiety. Though the world around you constantly shifts, my nature remains unchanged. I am not a flimsy tent tossed by the storm, but an unbreakable fortress forged from eternal love. As the scriptures declare, I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God. In Him I will trust. Psalm 90:8. My child, I have been a refuge for countless generations before you, and I am also your refuge today. Do not hesitate to draw near to me with faith and a simple heart. When you open your heart, I will reveal my true nature to you. The love I have for you is not a fleeting emotion. It is the steadfast devotion of a faithful one who never changes through the ages. To me, you are not ordinary or forgotten, but known intimately and deeply loved. From the highest stars to the smallest details of your life, nothing escapes my gaze. What you see as impossible is always possible with me. When you feel weary, remember that my strength is limitless and always available to you when you seek me. I see every challenge you face. I do not merely observe from a distance, but step into your world to bring strength and inspiration. No force can rival my power. I am ever present, fully attentive, and I hear every word of your cry. In every tear and in every smile, I am there, in both victory and defeat. I do not depart from you. The bond between us does not depend on your perfection or outward achievements. It endures because I am the unchanging one, and I love you according to my very nature. If you have ever doubted my faithfulness, remember the stories of those who faced dangers and trials that seemed insurmountable. I stepped into those very moments with them. These stories are not fairy tales, but living testimonies of my unwavering loyalty to those who trust in me. My child, I will not let you go through trials alone. My promise is an eternal promise. Even if you pass through floods or fire, I will remain by your side. Picture me as an unshakable fortress shielding your soul. Though your emotions may fluctuate, my love does not change. Though challenges may mount, my power stands firm. You were born to live under my support and encouragement. Whether you are standing on the mountaintop or walking through the deepest valley, I remain your covering. You are not meant to battle dangers alone, for it is I who uphold you with every step you take. Have I not often reminded you, when anxiety grips your heart, to pause and turn to me? A single cry is enough to reach the enduring comfort of my presence. Even now, in this very moment, you have found a safe refuge in me. Do not fear when you stumble. Return to me. I will never reject you. My love is where you will find renewed strength and revival for your soul. Over time, as you learn to take refuge in me, peace will become the natural response of your heart. No matter how fierce the storms around you, they will no longer shake you. This is the fruit of living in my presence. My beloved, I have opened wide the door of comfort and protection for you. Come near to me. Let the words I speak today sink deeply into your soul. I do not promise a life without storms, but I do promise that they will not defeat you when you are within my embrace. Remember, I have appointed angels to guard each path you walk. How many dangers have already been stopped by my hand before they could ever reach you? Never forget, you are not abandoned. Every detail of your life is under my care. My love for you is boundless and ever-present. When you feel weak, remember that it is in your weakness that my power is revealed. I do not wait for you to be perfect to draw near. It is precisely when you need me most that I am already there. Dare to open your heart. Let me enter every hidden corner of your soul. There is no place so dark that my light cannot reach. My child, do you know how many trials have been removed simply because you chose to remain under my covering? This is not to limit you, but to lift you to greater heights. As you fully embrace my presence, you will see that I am not distant, but near, intimately involved, and actively moving in your life. I will turn your worries into glorious testimonies. As you draw close to me, I will work beyond anything you can imagine. Remember, when you place your trust in me, nothing is impossible. The heaviest burdens will become light. Distant dreams will come to pass. For my power knows no limits. Know this, your joy is a reflection of my unshakable faithfulness. When you live with this awareness, each step you take will become lighter. Your words will be anointed with love, and your actions will bear the mark of new life. I walk with you not only in difficult moments, but in every conversation you have, in each dream you nurture, in every loving gesture you extend. It is I who quietly guide your way each day, present in every corner of your home, in every blessing you offer to others. Together, we will witness my promises fulfilled. Your home will become a reflection of my generosity and faithfulness. You are my chosen vessel. Through you, wonders will unfold, not by your own strength, but through the working of my Spirit. Remember, the compassion and patience within you are not small things. They are reflections of my very nature in you. Every time you choose love and forgiveness, every time you reach out to lift the weak, you become a living image of me for the world to see. You are not alone on this journey. I walk beside you moment by moment, breath by breath. Everything you do, even the smallest act, contributes to the grand tapestry I am weaving over your life and the lives of those around you. My child, never underestimate the impact of your life. Your loving words can be a light to a wandering soul. Your kind actions can be the hand that lifts someone from the depths of despair. I see every effort you make, even when the world does not. I understand the silent sacrifices you offer, and I treasure you more than you can ever imagine. Each morning, when you lift your face and seek my guidance, it brings me great joy. When you place your trust in me to walk through a new day, I am honored to be your source of strength. Remain steadfast on the path I have set before you. Do not let challenges, criticisms, or voices of doubt cause you to falter. Your very presence in this world is a living testimony of my love and goodness. Every act of kindness, every humble gesture, every time you choose what is right over compromise, all of these form a beautiful symphony that delights me. Through your life, others will see my light. My child, do not allow the wounds of the past to hinder you from stepping into the new season I have prepared for you. Those who betrayed you, the words that once wounded, you place them all into my hands. Do not let bitterness or disappointment cloud your heart. Others may take from you certain material things, but no one can take from you what is most precious: your steadfast faith, your loyal heart, and the unbreakable bond between you and me. These qualities are eternal treasures in my sight. No power in heaven or earth can touch them, and I guard them with great care. I am equipping you for a greater journey. I am deepening within you a strength that will reach new heights. Together, you and I will walk through new doors. Your life will become a song of glory, proclaiming my name. Keep your heart open to receive wisdom from me. I will make you as a lighthouse upon the sea, shining the light of hope to those who are lost. You are deeply cherished and loved by me. The seeds I have planted in your heart are now blooming. A great harvest lies ahead of you. I have destined you for a future radiant with hope and blessings. Be at peace. No matter what circumstances you face, I am always with you. When you come to me with an open heart, you will find that my arms are always open to receive you. Even when you stumble or make mistakes, my love for you remains unchanged. The promises I have spoken over your life still stand. No failure diminishes your worth in my eyes. I will lift you up, restore you, and cause you to walk forward in my grace. My beloved child, I have already prepared great victories ahead for you. What your eyes have not seen, what your ears have not heard, what your heart has not even imagined, this is what I am about to do for you as you love and trust in me. When you embrace this truth, every fear will melt away. Every burden will be lifted. My deep peace will flow within you, guarding your mind and heart. Let each day be a new opportunity for you to walk in the knowledge of me. Desire me above all else. When you draw near to me, I will draw near to you. When you seek me with all your heart, you will find me. And as you walk in close relationship with me, you will clearly see doors open, miracles unfold, and new connections form. You will experience my tender care in even the smallest details of your life. My child, do not keep this to yourself. Share the light you have received with other souls. Many around you are longing for a ray of hope, a word of encouragement, a sign of my kindness. Be a vessel of grace. Let my love flow through you into this world. Remember, I do not only move in grand events, I am present in the smallest moments of your life. I see every embrace you give to loved ones, every smile you offer to a stranger, every silent prayer you lift on behalf of others. All of it is precious in my sight, and I will multiply what you sow. You will reap joy, fulfillment, and clearly see my hand moving through your life. My child, continue to live a life of love, a life of gratitude, a life free from fear. Let your faith in me become as natural as your very breath. When you do this, you will find yourself as steadfast as Mount Zion, unshakable and immovable. Whoever dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty. Psalm 91:1. This is the promise I give to you today. My beloved, carry this word within your heart and continue your journey with a spirit that is fully renewed. Thank you for listening to today's message. Please click subscribe and turn on the notification bell so that together we may receive the living words. Build an unshakable faith and walk in the boundless love of the Lord. Amen.